Okay, in this video, I just want to explain to you some of the various options you have when it comes to online sales. Okay, so one option you have is you could use on the pricing model this blue model, which basically we change all your inventory to be card priced. If your inventory is card priced, then when someone buys something online, they're going to see the card priced inventory, and since they're online, they're going to be paying with card, and you don't need to do anything. Okay, so if you use this blue model, it works well with a kiosk as well as with the online sales. I will say when you inflate prices, we give you the option to round the new price to the nearest five or nine, and that can make those online prices look good also. But just remember the cash price will be skewed by 1 to 4 cents. We always round up. Okay, so that's one option for online sales. The other option for online sales, like for example, if you use this red option right here, this one we don't change the inventory to the card price. So if you use this and you want to sell things online, you have two options. One is you could make separate inventory that you sell online with its own card price. Okay, so that's one option. The other option is you could create a Clover tax and apply it to your orders. And then Clover on the clover.com for the business, you can go in there and you can choose which order types are excluded from that tax. So you would exclude all order types except for online from that special tax. And if you do that, then any online order would have that special tax on it, which could be like 3% or 4%. So that would be another way to do that creatively, right? So separate inventory that's card priced, or create a tax and then exclude every order type except online. That also works well if you're doing, both these work well that way if you're using the Clover virtual terminal also. One last thing to note is if you use pay at the table and you're using this red model, again, we haven't inflated the prices. They're still the cash prices. So if you're using this red model and a restaurant's using pay at the table, then the patron, the customer is going to be able to pay with the cash price. And so if that's really common, we recommend you either switch to the blue model here, which inflates the prices, or you use this gray model, which will ring up the card price when you ring up items, so that when someone tries to pay at the table, they'll see the card price already on there. And then what this does is if you choose cash, then we remove the modifiers so that they get a cash price that way. Okay, so you can use this one if someone uses pay at the table a lot, and everything will ring up with the card price because we'll add a modifier automatically. And then if you choose to pay cash, we'll remove all those modifiers so someone pays with the cash price. But it works well because at least online, when someone pays at the table, they'll be paying the card price, but you can leave the inventory the cash price.